Hey, 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 it's going on daily. Hello, and I'm Mickey, and I'm with Kyle today.
Good
Hello.
morning.
Hey, good morning. So it's Flower Week this week. So that's exciting. We have lots of fun, exciting things to talk about with flowers. At least we're gonna try really hard to make it exciting. We want to thank Metro Atlanta, WDJY. We are going to be on the air there June 3rd. And that's going to be from 9 to 10 p.m. and on Sundays, 1 to 3 p.m. How do you feel about that?
Super exciting. Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
enthusiastic about it. It is
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and we also have a sponsor, which is also exciting. Some things are changing around here, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Make
Big,
Fitness
big
is our
things.
sponsor. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Big things.
yep. Oh, so how are you doing, Kyle?
I am excellent. Yeah. Yeah. What a
This is
good
our first
day.
time.
Yeah. This
This
is
is
our
our
first
first
time
time.
together.
Just make it awkward.
Yeah. No, it's not awkward unless you
Come
make
here
it
often.
awkward. Yeah. I do actually.
Me too, sometimes. Hi, Hugo.
Uh,
Hello, and thanks for joining us. We've got some really great some topics to talk about.
yeah.
And we've got this is some really cool, interesting information is that I guess we have two sponsors coming. So that's
Ooh.
pretty amazing.
Ooh.
Yeah, show us
Yeah.
the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Oh,
Show me the
yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
so we're doing
Yeah.
flowers. Were you
Yeah.
excited about this topic or were you like, I
Um,
was excited. I'm excited about the topics.
it's always I'm excited about the challenge of
Yes,
the
finding
topic.
something interesting on theme
Um,
week. Yeah.
um, yeah, yeah. The challenge for me is the excitement part. The topic, maybe not as much. I was a little more excited after I did a little bit more
Okay.
research, and so then I was like, okay, all right, I can do this.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you chose healing flowers. Is that right?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. Absolutely.
So
So,
I want to hear
yeah,
all about this. Like, do you
yeah,
eat them to be healed, or are you smelling
oh,
them to be healed, or are
oh,
you
yeah. Well, I mean, and
gazing
I
upon
guess,
them?
talking about eating them, one of my favorites, which probably and I don't I mean, I'm guessing it's still considered a flower. I didn't actually even look this up, but dandelion is, like, one of my most favorite plants. I love it so much. And
Yeah.
I know that lots of people, ooh, they wanna be angry about it probably, but they
Mm.
are so I think they are, like, number 2. Like, garlic is, like, number 1,
Oh,
and
really?
dandelion is, like, number 2 as
I
far as
wouldn't have guessed that. That's pretty
yeah,
amazing.
yeah, as far as, like, edible and medicinal, and I wasn't even gonna talk about this, but I do love, dandelions are amazing because they actually come in when the soil is really compacted, and
Mm.
and so they drive down a deep taproot. So if the soil is compacted and also, not or lacking nutrients, then dandelions come in and they drive down a deep taproot and they bring up nutrients to the surface, and
Oh, I
then
did not
they
know that.
yeah, and then they die and they aerate the soil.
Well, people are
So
just spraying them with pesticides to
oh,
get rid
yeah,
of them, and here they're
yeah,
like doing us a
yeah,
favor.
yeah, Mother Nature was like, "Hey, we see that you
Mhm.
totally screwed this up, and
Yeah,
so don't worry, we'll come in and solve it for you." And, yeah,
I
and
had a
and they're
neighbor where I grew up. They would be out in their yard, and we I remember thinking that is the craziest thing I ever saw. But I guess they
mhm.
made dandelion wine. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh,
That's what
yeah,
they said. They would
yep,
be out there clipping and putting them in little bags, and they had a
mhm,
huge yard, and they would
mhm,
sit there and painstakingly
mhm,
harvest dandelions in their
mhm.
yeah, their yard. Good morning. So yeah, that's I knew then that they were definitely
Mhm.
that long time ago, but I've never used it. Have you ever eaten them?
I
Used them?
I've eaten some of the leaves,
Okay. Yeah, dandelion greens is a thing. Yeah.
but oh yeah, yeah, it's a huge huge thing. But the
Yeah.
other thing, and so there's dandelion wine, but then also you can use the roots, and they make like a coffee substitute, which I also have not sampled. But
No, I've tried the mushroom stuff.
yeah,
Jury's
yeah.
out on that one.
Yeah, but it's super I mean, it's super cool. And then there's a whole bunch of other and I don't remember what the and I didn't look any of this up because I wasn't planning on talking about it,
Okay, sorry.
but yeah, there's no, it's all good. But there's a whole bunch of other, medicinal uses
Hmm,
for dandelions as well.
what
So
else have you
they're
got on there? What other flowers
yeah.
are do we know
So
any of
so
them?
yeah, a lot of what I was looking at is the spiritual and the symbolic.
Oh,
So yeah, kind of on the other side of all of the actual physical uses, I suppose. But I mean, of course, there's the rose, which is like the universal.
yes.
We give roses for all of the different things. But what I didn't know is it's connected to the heart chakra and many spiritual
Hmm,
practices. So
the
that
rose.
was,
I
yeah.
wish I liked roses. I don't like rose water. I don't like the smell of like
Um,
roses in the flowers, fine, but when anything has rose in it,
oh,
I
okay.
steer clear of. I cannot stand
Huh.
rose anything. Like, and it's expensive.
Yeah,
Like it's really pricey. Like rose
yeah,
oil and all that stuff. It's really and if it's but not
yeah,
no, not my thing. Just the
yeah,
smell really it's just too perfumey, I guess, or it's just strong, but it's very powerful. I know people
yeah,
really yeah.
yeah, yeah. And
So
I'm kind of sit on the fence on it. I don't have
yeah.
a preference or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, so roses, and then this one was interesting. So lotus.
Okay.
So yeah, it grows from muddy water into something beautiful.
Yes.
One of the most universal symbols of rising through struggle, trauma, and darkness.
That
So
makes sense.
yeah, yeah.
It's
I
really
was like,
pretty.
ooh, that's kind of cool.
I like
Let's see here. So cherry blossom in Japanese culture,
mhm.
mono no aware, represents the beauty of impermanence. Um, so, so powerful for
Yeah.
loss, grief, presence, all of those things. Um,
Okay.
yeah, jasmine. So
Yes, I
you,
like this. Now this is one I like. I like
yeah,
jasmine.
yeah, yeah.
Mm,
So used in many traditions for spiritual clarity, emotional release, and elevating mood.
okay.
So yeah, yeah, that one's which I'm like, yeah, that's and I do love actually because this was mentioned in here.
Mhm.
So it brings us right back around to dandelion.
Okay.
And of course it's considered a weed, and which is I mean, I love weeds.
Mhm.
They are the plants that we never had to plant, that we didn't have to tend
Yes.
to. They I mean, it's like,
I know I
why
keep
would
trying to
you
talk my husband into letting the backyard just go natural and just
oh,
let it and just, like, throw down, like, wildflowers, and he will not have it.
mhm,
So, it's not
mhm,
but
yeah,
boy, as everybody weighing in on these flowers, like, there people are very opinionated about
mhm,
these
yeah,
dandelions and roses. Do you see all these comments?
yeah. Kyle
Big
actually doesn't love weed, but he
okay,
loves weeds.
okay, Emily, hello.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I love lotus, yes. But yeah,
Oh,
that's great. That's a lot.
well, that's
A lot
awesome,
of
Emily.
opinions
Thanks.
on the flowers today.
Yeah, thanks for jumping on, Emily. Super, super
Yeah.
cool. So yeah, dandelion, symbolizes resilience, persistence,
Mhm.
and finding purpose in being overlooked.
Oh,
Um,
okay, I like
yeah,
that.
yeah. So hibiscus in many African and Caribbean spiritual traditions associated with feminine energy, confidence,
Mm.
and self-worth.
I
So,
had a cranberry hibiscus plant, and
um,
if you saw it without it blooming, the blooms were gorgeous. You'll have to Google it later. But
mhm,
it almost looked like this, kinda looks it's red, and it just kinda looks like a it's not a
mm,
real pretty plant by itself, but until the
mm,
flowers
mhm,
bloom. But the
mhm,
leaves are red, and you chew them, and they taste like cranberry. And I'm
mm,
telling you with your eyes closed, if minus the texture, because cranberries are obviously dried fruit that are
uh-huh,
chewy.
yeah, yeah,
But this leaf, if you threw it in a salad, gave off it was delicious. I would harvest the leaves all of the time and throw them in salad because they taste like cranberries. Anyway, that's not
Ah,
healing per
that's
se, but it tasted good.
yeah. Well,
Made me
and
happy.
that's I just I love all of the benefits that and there's
Yes.
so many that,
Mhm.
that we just don't, yeah, yeah, I mean, probably a hippie, a bald hippie. Um,
I mean, it's cool. Flower
but
week. We love
yeah,
it.
yeah, I love all the benefits from all of the different plants, and there's so many
Mhm.
things that we just don't pay attention to,
Mhm.
or understand. One thing that we've talked a lot about yards, lawns, and
Mhm.
I'll just throw out there, I think the article is called, um, "Lawn Care for the Cheap and Lazy" or something like that.
Oh, wow.
It's,
Okay.
yeah, it's an article by Paul Wheaton, and it is
Mhm.
amazing.
That's
So
cool. So
so
when I
yeah.
lived in Jacksonville, this guy, he would do, like, his eat your yard kind of thing, and
Oh, yeah.
everything in his yard he would show you, walk through his he had, a lot
Mhm.
of, YouTube videos. You would watch him just walk through his yard and pop things off, "This is edible." He'd throw things in his mouth, and he was eating all this stuff and talking about all the different and it was all, um, uh, what is it? Native, like, there were native plants
Mm,
to Jacksonville, so it was really kind of neat for, if you're like, you overlook a lot of the stuff that you're on a hike, and you don't
mm.
realize
Yeah.
all the stuff we just take
Yeah,
advantage of.
we walk right by and don't even pay
Mhm.
attention to.
Yeah, it's real cool.
And it's Ron, it's Paul Wheaton,
Okay,
Wheaton. Yeah, and
I'll have to look that up. Paul Wheaton,
he
that's
is
cool.
yeah, Permies.com. He's huge permaculture guy.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's I love that.
yeah, yeah, really awesome. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, flowers are awesome
Yes, they are.
and so
It'll be a
healing
fun
in so
week.
many ways. Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
we got healing flowers, but we also want to say, you know, this entire week we are going to be on, we're always on social media. So if you're following
Mhm.
us, shout us out where you're following us. But we are on live and YouTube. We're on Rumble and Twitch at Rhode Island Broadcasting. We're
Mm.
on X, Twitter, I guess that's what, X Twitter is up to date, at Broadcasting RI. And we are on Facebook. That's new.
Yeah,
Um, Going on daily morning show. So that's really new. That's the latest addition to this. Well, because we've got this
super, super
varied
awesome.
right?
Yeah.
We've got the past here, but we are coming back strong with all our
Mhm.
new changes. So we're watching on. If you're following us on social media, please shout us out and let us know that you're watching. You can listen to us. We've got I got Red Circle. Looking at this. We got um
Spotify.
I'm like trying to read just decipher it. Spotify is awesome. Yep. Tune
Yep.
in and iHeartRadio.
Mhm.
And then is that, Facebook
Amazon
Music?
Music. Yep.
Apple Music, I don't know.
Amazon
Amazon
Music.
Music, I'm like, I know
Yeah,
that smiley face, okay,
yeah,
and that's all at, Rhode Island
yeah.
Broadcasting. I need to be more a little adept on our, audio, and you can follow us, lots of ways
Mhm.
to follow us, and support us, and we're on TikTok, that's LinkedIn,
LinkedIn.
this is like
Mhm.
a trivia question. Do I Hey, have you been on the Hay Space? MySpace, the old
Space
Space
Hay.
Hay?
Yep,
I
yep. And Blue
haven't been brave
Sky
enough. Yep,
and
Gab,
Parlor. Yeah.
yep, Parlor, okay,
Yep.
yep. There are a lot of ways to, follow us and let people know that you're watching us,
Mhm.
and so it's more fun if you see all the interaction that we're getting this morning, it really makes, a way more fun show when we can talk to the audience. So
Mhm.
Reddit, yep, let's not forget about Reddit. Did we
Super
miss any?
awesome.
That was a lot. That's a
Yeah,
mouthful.
yeah. Well, and if we missed any, I know they're on the website. So
They are on a website. So yes, definitely check it out. Show your support at rhodeislandbroadcasting.net. Yes,
Mhm.
that's a good way. Show
Yeah,
your support.
yeah.
Yes. And this is
Mm,
the fun part. Have you
mm.
voted for the Hall of Fame?
Um, I don't think I'm voting right now. I was
Oh, I was
ho I think I was
gonna say, I voted once.
I think I was
I'm not voting.
hosting last week, so I didn't I didn't get it done.
Okay, well, we're gonna wait
Uh,
for Kyle, and, while Kyle's pulling it up and he's going to, make his
See,
vote, you
this
do the
is
same.
real
Everybody
time.
watching and listening, you can go to rhodeislandbroadcasting.net, and you're gonna vote for your favorite movie, and this is Weird Science, Back to the Future, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Platoon, and The Shining. So if you haven't weighed in, now's the time. And, I don't know the latest,
Done.
does it s oh, you did it? Who'd you vote for? Are
Done.
you gonna share or is it a secret?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'll share. Yeah,
Okay,
I was thinking Back to the Future. I mean, but yeah,
okay.
that's who.
Back to the Future is
Yeah.
at 69%, so
Mhm.
wonder if you just made it 69%, that's interesting.
Yeah, that I mean,
Mm.
of course, and of course I would make it 69%.
Okay, hippie. Alright, back it off. We have a record number of votes, so that's exciting. So lots of
Oh,
people are, sharing their opinions, I don't
super
know, or
awesome.
voting 1,000 times, who knows?
Mhm.
I voted for Raiders of the Lost Ark, but only once.
Oh.
I don't do the whole I voted once, I just kinda
Mhm.
keep it to
Yeah.
the one. I'm not gonna try to sway it or
Yeah,
get
I don't need to
too
vote more
wonky about
times.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
I know my daughter loves The Shining. Isn't that creepy?
Oh.
I
Oh.
know. I can't.
Yeah, no, thank you. No,
And I
thank
didn't
you.
see Platoon. I'm familiar with it.
Mm.
I'm familiar with it, and I
Mhm.
did not like Weird Science. So, Back to the Future would be my number 2, though. So, there's
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it's probably most of the guys that were like,
Kenny's
"Oh,
voting
weird
for Weird
science."
Science a few times. He's the 8%. The Shining. Okay, yep. You can
Yeah,
tell my
yeah,
daughter's online there. All right.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I thought that was such a weird movie for a kid to like, but she thinks it's
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
Um, yeah. When was the last time you saw that movie?
The Shining?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen it. I have no desire. I don't.
No? Oh,
Yeah,
it's interesting. It's an
yeah,
interesting one.
yeah. I don't have any desire to watch any of the movies, shows, any of that dysregulate my nervous system.
Oh,
It is not something that.
it was I think it's old enough to go it's, like, humorous at this point.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if
and I
it
can.
weirds you out
Yeah.
we don't watch real scary movies, but we watch The Birds, and they laughed my husband and I was like, I
Mm,
remember watching it as a kid and terrified.
mhm.
But,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm, like, really scared, like, it was really creepy to me, and they
yeah.
sat and watched it because it's hokey now, birds on strings, and you're, like, seeing
Mhm.
all the side so it's not got the same appeal when you're a kid, that's
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
So, some of the movies don't hold their, terror
Oh,
factor.
yeah. Well, and so many old shows, you don't wanna necessarily go back and watch those ones that are like childhood memories because some of those, it ruins all of your childhood memories.
Yes, because you thought, like or even if you liked it and you watched it, you're like, "Oh,
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
stupid."
you watch it as an adult and you're like, "Oh my gosh, this is terrible. How did I even like this?"
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I've had a few of those, I was a little disappointed.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
right. Let's
Anyway.
move on. Okay,
Yeah.
if you haven't supported us or voted, everybody listening
Mhm.
has a to-do list right
Yeah.
now. Now I get to talk about Stranger Than Fiction. Have you seen this movie?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, so after
I'm
I'm done
usually
talking, I want you to consider
okay.
watching it, okay? Because I'm telling you that this movie is one of the most underrated masterpieces. And I'm gonna
Okay.
explain why, okay? And I'm gonna get
Okay.
to why it links to Flower Week, by the way. But
Alright.
the story is, and this is Will Ferrell, and I'm be honest and real transparent, his movies are corny and silly to me, and I don't find his
Yeah.
humor. I don't like his humor. Uh, once in a while, he does this thing from SNL with the cowbell, and that's kind of funny. But some of his humor's okay. But This is not a Will Ferrell movie. So if you like Will
Yeah.
Ferrell movies, you're gonna be disappointed because he's not
Okay.
slapstick and silly, ragey and weird.
Okay.
Okay, Harold Crick, he's an IRS auditor. Okay. And it's
Huh.
played by Will Ferrell. He falls for Anna Pascal, who is a hippie type baker. So, Kyle,
Mm.
you might like her.
Oh,
Okay.
mm,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
So she is
yeah.
played by Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Mm.
And so he has to audit her. And It's awkward. She's mad at him,
Mm,
she can't stand him, he's just doing his job, right? Anyway, and I won't
mhm.
get to the whole story because I don't wanna ruin it, but and that has this, by the way, the love story has really nothing to do with the rest of the story other than,
Oh.
he kind of realizes he finds himself, if you will,
Oh.
and discovers
Mhm.
life there's so much more to life.
Mm.
Um, yeah, but I'm telling you, if you don't like Will Ferrell, you're gonna like I don't
Fair
where Will Ferrell okay, he's not a weasel, I promise, in this one. Alright, it is a great movie because the writing is really witty and the dialogue is great, okay? There's brilliant performances, and I will go over all those characters in just a second, but you've got also an interesting plot twist. So if you like any of those things are all, like, set up a great movie. It's just totally
Mm.
underrated, I'm telling you.
Mhm.
Now the love story included is what I really wanna talk about. It's got the sweetest love scene ever, okay? Not love scene, but,
Mm.
like, sweet
Mhm. Yeah.
love
Yeah,
scene.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
In attempt to correct a wrong, okay,
Mm.
Will Ferrell shows up to the bakery, and he brings the baker flowers.
Mm. Mhm. Yes.
It is a box of unique and unusual ground flour
Oh.
from all the
Mm.
different, around the world and different so he
Huh.
brings her a box of flowers for
Uh-huh.
baking. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
it's not actual flour, right? She's a baker,
Uh-huh.
hence the gesture is witty, thoughtful, and romantic.
Mm.
It is a must-see movie, I promise. Okay,
Mm.
and that's just the one scene, but the rest of the movie, he's basically, he is a character in a story,
Mhm.
and the author writes who is played by Emma Thompson. He is,
Oh,
yeah, she is the author of the book, and she's got him as a character and has to kill all of her characters get killed.
okay.
And so the whole story is he can hear the author in his head. It's
Oh,
wonky. I'm telling you, it's not like any other movie.
okay.
Give it a try. I promise
Okay.
you won't be
Hmm.
disappointed. We've got
Okay.
some characters in here: Emma Thompson, Dustin Hoffman, Queen
Mhm.
Latifah, Maggie Gyllenhaal, all co-star in this movie. And
Wow.
I'm going to say, I promise everybody I've ever made watch it has not disliked it.
Mm.
That's a double
Okay.
negative.
Okay.
Everyone is pleasantly surprised. Okay,
Actors except for one.
it's the Will Ferrell character. Who's that? Who's the one? I got to know.
Will
Who?
Will Ferrett. I'm sure it's
Will
Will
Ferrell.
Ferrett for
Will
Ron
Ferrell.
anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I'm telling you, he'll win you over, especially if you don't like him. Because again, like I said, this movie is great, and it's like remember when Tom Hanks was in Bosom Buddies? Or are you too young for that one?
Hmm.
Okay,
I don't.
Tom Hanks was a stand-up comedian, like he was a silly guy.
Uh-huh.
Everything he was
Yeah.
in comedies
Mhm.
until he did Castaway.
Yeah.
He did a so this is kind of like when
Yep.
they do a silly character turns into a very
Mhm. Mhm.
kind of like Matthew McConaughey was very like
Mhm.
rom-com, and then he
Rom-com.
switched
Yeah.
yeah, and he
Yep.
switched. Yes, I agree, Tom Hanks is great. But this is one of those Will Ferrell movies that he's not his normal character. He's different. He's a serious actor in the movie. He's got his
Mm.
silly
Mhm.
moments, but he's funny, but it's not funny like his normal funny. Anyway, I won't beat a dead horse. I say go watch Stranger Than Fiction. It is underrated movie. You will love
Mm.
it. Okay?
Mm.
Oh, good.
Okay.
One person likes Will
Yeah.
Ferrell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie? Have you seen Stranger Than Fiction? Well, we'll wait for a response.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
Will Okay.
And I love I mean,
Yeah.
more cowbell. More cowbell.
More
And
yes,
that's
you're
yeah.
familiar with it. Okay, good.
Oh,
Um,
which I mean, which is I just did a video the other day. And that's how I started the video was
more cowbell?
yeah,
That's a pretty
yeah.
good one. Hey,
So,
well, all right.
yeah.
We are going to we get to do this. This is super
Mhm.
exciting. Is that we get to pause and hear
Oh.
from our sponsor. Yeah. Okay,
Oh.
let's hear from
Oh
our
my goodness.
sponsor.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Hmm.
Looking for a fitness app that actually fits in your life, not the other way around? The Mace Fitness app is your personal fitness coach in your pocket. That's MASE. Mace Fitness app makes fitness simple and affordable. The build your own workout option allows you to choose the exercises, the focus area, and the pace that works best for you. This app feature is only $9 a month. You'll get over 630 guided exercise videos, build your own workout tools, strength, mobility, balance, and flexibility training, easy to follow instructions, fitness anytime, anywhere. Mace Fitness, just $9 a month. Awesome. Thank you for supporting us. Hey,
Super
so
awesome.
I guess, who we got? The best drama actors were comedians for, yeah.
Mhm.
Robin
Yeah,
Williams is great.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he did it
Yeah.
too. Yes, and Jim Carrey, because he did the movie with I love that we picked right back up on this because this is a topic. I love talking movies, but Jim Carrey did oh god, I gotta think about it. He did the
Mm,
actor from Taxi Driver, or not Taxi Driver, but Taxi. He was a weird, weird, weird
mm,
guy. He
mm.
was a comedian in the early '80s that like would wrestle women and stuff. He was real weird. Do you know who I'm talking
Oh,
about?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know if I do.
okay. I need
Yeah.
some help from our followers here. Jim Carrey was in a movie where he was Andy Kaufman. Okay, I got it.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, see, this
okay.
happens to me all the time. Andy
Okay.
Kaufman, he played him, and it was very serious, but he got so into the character that he wouldn't get out of character.
Oh.
No, The Mask was not a serious movie by Jim Carrey. Sorry, you're wrong. Um, Jim Carrey played Andy Kaufman, and if you've never seen that one, it was really, really good. But he got lost in the character. They said that he would not come out at like he kind of embodied, I guess,
Mhm,
Andy Kaufman during like he got so into
mhm.
like being Andy Kaufman, but he did a great job because I saw him because I watched a lot of Comedy Channel when I was a kid, and
Mm,
I saw Taxi. So Andy Kaufman was a funny, really
mm.
unlike any other comedian. Do you know anything about him?
Not I don't I mean, I might, like, if
Okay,
I
you'll have to
look him up,
alright,
then
Google
yeah,
him later, but
yeah.
he was very strange, but he was a comedian, like, little out there, yeah, Jim Carrey did a good job with going serious. Those were good ones. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of good actors did go serious, and Robin Williams did a good job at it. Alright, so we're moving right into your topic, and I'm so
Oh,
excited to hear about Get Over It. I
mm,
don't even know what you're
yeah.
talking about.
Oh,
If I can get
oh,
over it.
yeah. Oh, this is that's not the not necessarily the graphic that I was expecting, but I do love it.
Okay.
I do love it.
Alright.
Yeah, I so one of the things that I've been thinking about a lot is the just the whole dynamic of all of the emotional stuff that we deal with
Mm,
and go through, and I see so many people that really just don't want to work through and process
move forward.
all of the emotional stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and I think, the whole get over it thing, which is our whole society's, programming and language is yeah, it's not you at all, Ron. No, yeah. You're good
You
at it.
weren't
Yeah.
calling people out, just for the
Yeah, I
record.
wasn't I was
At least, Kyle, were you
yeah,
going in that direction?
yeah. No.
So here's the list of people I feel that
No,
need to get over.
I allow people to call themselves out if they would like to.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, get over it is like so unbelievably insensitive, and it's never the way that it actually works.
No.
Um, you know,
That's where I thought you were going. I was like, "Okay, this is a tough love
yeah,
story."
yeah. Oh no, no. This is to call out the BS of get over it
Oh, okay.
because it really is. That's not the way that we ever. I mean, long term anyway. Sometimes we can short term. I'm just gonna get over this. I'm gonna suppress all of
Mhm.
this stuff, push all the emotions away, not pay attention to it, and practice. No, no. I mean, I could if you wanted, Ron, but I don't actually need practice. I love doing it,
Oh dear.
but
Yeah, I'm not saying anything else for the rest of the
yeah,
show.
yeah. No, I mean, and everybody's on their journey, and I think that's one of the other the other parts of this is
Yeah.
and the the more work that I've done on myself and the more different people that I work with, I also understand that that it's not helpful for me to call anybody out on their stuff, unless it's one of my clients, which is what they pay me for. So, so yes, I do in that way. But
Mhm.
for everyone else, they get to go along their journey and have it happen in the way that it's, I don't know, I don't want to say necessarily supposed to happen, but we are at the level that we're at, and
Mhm.
all of that is okay, which I think is, it's very different, because it's like, oh, well, it's okay if I don't work through it. I mean, yes, it is, because we all get to decide what we want to do. Um, I- that's
You call
that's
us out when we pay you, is that what you're saying?
Big Kyle. Well, I mean, it's consensual. So, so consent is important. If you want if you want coaching,
Yeah.
then you consent, and yeah, that's how that goes. Because otherwise, I try not to give any unsolicited coaching, because I know that that's not helpful either, and most people don't appreciate it. So I'm not the advice giver, but yeah, I think that with that whole thought of, yeah, I don't consent to anything.
Me
Yeah,
either.
yeah, yeah. The
I
whole
know it.
thought of get over it. Because with all of the emotions that we go through, it's all an allowing process, and so it's very much in the same way that when a good friend gives you a hug, and it's somebody that you want to hug you, and you want to hug them, then you allow them to hug you, and you allow, it's a
Mhm.
mutual thing. It is true, actually. It is true. Ron has mellowed. He said, "I do learn a lot from Kyle. I've mellowed so much."
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's you can't be around this, which, sorry, not sorry, but my deal is talking about, mental health and personal development and all of those things.
Okay.
And but with all the emotions, we allow ourselves to work through them. We allow the emotion to come up. We allow ourselves to release it. We allow ourselves to love ourselves, and we allow ourselves to release all of the emotional stuff, the relationships, all of those other things. And I think, there's a wide variety of the way that different people process and go through everything. But but really, uh, it doesn't matter however it is that they're, because it's their own journey. And so I have to call out the get over it thing.
Mm,
I've learned to let things go that doesn't matter to me in my life, not dwelling on the negative. Yeah, that's
yeah.
super,
Lots
super
of people
amazing.
hang on to stuff, but
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Well,
and
and
forgiving
that's
yourself, that's sometimes I feel like that's the stuff, like, we hang on, like, we can't let our own
mhm.
like, I think it's easier to forgive other people than it is ourselves, but
Yeah, yeah, I think it is, and it's one of those things that so much of society and everyone else
mm,
around, usually, social media, of course, it's like you need to stay busy and keep your mind off things. That's a lot of the advice. And then if you're holding on to it too long, then you need to just get over it. And none of those things ever work. And it's always the
mhm,
resistance in all of it that
yeah,
causes all of the struggle, all of the pain. It's by the resistance. So either we're resisting the emotions coming up, or resisting allowing ourselves to actually sit in it, or shaming
mhm,
ourselves, I shouldn't feel this way, I shouldn't think that, all of those things, which don't allow the emotions to actually just surface. And it's fine, I mean, because the most important part is the awareness. I mean, you cannot do anything about anything in your life you are unaware of. And so the awareness comes up, and you realize, um,
mhm.
you realize that, that, that you're holding on to it, you're suppressing it, whatever the deal is. But instead of then just allowing yourself to move through all those emotions,
Mhm.
then we wanna push it away or shame ourselves, judge ourselves. "Oh,
Right.
I should have moved past this already."
I
And
know this is and I'm not trying to, like, derail you, but
Mhm. Yeah, no.
you're in one field and I'm in a different field, and
Mm,
all the research that I'm finding is that, exercise or movement is
mhm,
helping people deal with a lot of their,
mhm,
like, emotional are you seeing that on your end, or is that just because I'm, like, narrow-minded or, like, I only read articles that support um, my livelihood, but, like, I see
mhm,
all of these different, like, research and all of the different studies that they're doing about how to handle, like, mental, um
mhm. Yeah,
stress, anxiety,
yeah, yep,
just different stuff, like, are
yeah,
you seeing that on your end, saying that how it's super linked where you can help yourself through some of that stuff with
mhm.
exercise and movement? Are
Yeah, I
you
mean,
are
and
you
there's
you seeing that on your side, or is that just me being like,
yeah, no, it for sure is, and I think just like everything else, there's a balance. There's a lot of people that are like, "Oh, no, I'm good." Like, I go out into nature, and that's my therapy, and
Mhm,
that's what I do, and, and not to call any of those people out, but I think that, I mean, not that it's not good, because it
yeah,
definitely
for
is,
sure, I like
absolutely.
it.
And I think it's good
Mhm,
from, so many different standpoints. I mean, especially if you're getting out into nature, that's a hugely healing thing,
mhm,
and it's grounding. And then there's so much which probably a lot of people aren't going to talk about, which is, the movement of the body, and, with jumping, running, all of those things. It moves your body, and it shifts all of the energy, and so you
mhm,
don't get all of the emotions trapped in all of your fascia, and everywhere else. So
okay,
all of those things are hugely beneficial. Where I see the downside with the exercise is that people try to use that as a crutch, which
oh,
then
yeah.
it
Or if you're
becomes a
obsessed with something, it becomes your new obsession. Yeah, it's just a
it's
balance.
yeah, I mean, it's a
Sure.
coping mechanism just like any other coping mechanism. And although it's a healthier coping mechanism than, a lot of other things that you could do,
Yeah.
but I think that's the other part of this is that it's one way or the other.
Mhm.
For so many people, the way that we like, oh, well, exercise is the answer, or,
Mhm.
you need to go to therapy. And I'm like,
Probably a
it's
little bit of each.
never, it's never, it's never that simple. It's always much more
I
complex,
hear you.
which makes it that much harder. Because and that's one of the big things that I look at with
Yeah.
everything with everyone, is if you are really, really on one side or the other, then you're probably missing the whole picture. And that's
Well,
the most important thing, I think, is the awareness, and then not being one way or the other, because I don't think that there's any right way. I think there is probably a more right way for each individual person, but it's very individual.
true.
And we
I
all,
agree with that.
yeah, we all get to go through our own journey. So anyway,
Well,
yeah.
what we are gonna get over is this topic because we are going to talk about Uganda.
Mm,
And
yeah.
we've got an amazing fundraising effort going on. And this is to put, I believe, a roof on the schoolhouse for these kids. And Becky has, got it, shared this exciting vision with all of us,
Hmm.
and we are
Yeah.
super excited. And I believe we are looking for donations if anybody feels it in their heart. I guess the common is you give up one of your cups of coffee and help us out.
Hmm.
Uganda donations can be made on the Rhode Island Broadcasting.net. I just made one the other day, so that
Mm,
was easy to do. I promise. And I think I even used PayPal, so it was like even easier,
mm.
which is kind of
That's awesome.
scary a little bit. But Rhode Island Broadcasting.net/Uganda dash donations. And I know, like, I think if we raise enough money, I think we're gonna I think is, Chuck trying to go over there too? I said
Mhm.
I would go too.
Yep.
I think that would be awesome.
Yep.
Have you ever been to
Yeah.
Uganda? Been to Africa?
No. No.
Not yet? You gonna go
Nope,
with
not
us?
yet. Not yet. Yeah.
Okay. They have
Yeah.
dandelions there. I'm pretty sure.
Ooh,
I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
that's
I made that
I
up
wonder if
just
they're
to
different. I don't know.
yeah, and we need a going on
'Cause
daily field trip, and it should be to Uganda,
mhm.
don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it sounds exciting.
I think it'd be exciting. I always wanted to go, so, I mean, like, to
Yeah.
go I love traveling. I've been on lots of missions trips, so this would be a really
Mm.
exciting, um yeah, so he said from just
Oh.
oh, okay, so that'll be exciting, like, we really need to get some, the ball rolling in this Uganda thing, so, in order to do that, though, we need donations, so we definitely would
Yeah.
like for everyone to, help us out with the Uganda donation.
Mhm. Yeah.
Alright. It's time to talk about how to find us.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm on Instagram. Oh, and you're Kyle Miller coaching. Well, we're kind of in the same thing. You're doing mind and I do
Mhm.
body. So like we're
Mhm.
a good team today, aren't we?
I love it. I love
Everybody's
it.
gonna get it 2 ways to Sunday. All right. So yeah, Instagram Mickey W02, and you're gonna find Kyle Miller coaching.
Yep,
Um,
at
yeah,
Kyle Miller Coaching, all of the platforms, every
all
single
okay, all of
yeah.
them. Okay. I don't think mine
Yep.
you can find me at Facebook, but you can just find my name. There's not that many Mickey Woodfords. So um oh, well thanks, Ron. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, we're good. We're good for sure.
peanut butter jelly.
Of
Um,
course.
yeah. So follow us. Yeah. So more to-do list items. After you follow us on all the social
Mhm,
media, for going on daily, you can follow your hosts. And did you see all those amazing hosts at the beginning when we were
mhm.
um waiting for the show to start? There's a
Yeah,
lot of us.
we're the best. We're the
Yes,
best.
it'll be
Yeah,
exciting because you're never gonna get
yeah.
bored. And the good thing is if you don't like one of us, watch
Mhm.
tomorrow. It's a totally
Yeah.
different people. Isn't that it's always changing.
It's true. It's true.
Anyway, all right. Moving right into my topic, which is the passion flower. I don't know. I have 3 of them in my
Mm,
yard, by the way.
I love
Did
it.
you know? Okay, so now the passion flower does not equal passion fruit. Have you ever had a passion
Mm,
fruit before?
mhm. Yeah,
It's a wrinkly little fruit that's kind of
yeah,
tart.
yeah.
Okay. Well, this is a gorgeous flower and it's very exotic. It
Mm,
is great. It grows I'm in Florida. So this
mhm,
grows super, super easy on in Florida. And I'm gonna tell you, it vines and grows quickly. So if you have it, it's going to cover, like let's say I have an old fence that's really ugly. It's covering the old fence.
mm,
If you've got lattice or you've got something that you want
mhm.
to kind of hide or just kind of bring some beauty to the backyard. This
Yeah.
is the plant, and I'm going to tell you, not
Oh,
only is it easy to care for, um, it really is got a lot of benefits. So I didn't want to talk about the fruit because I'm going to say this, this one thing is that um, all passion flowers, no, all passion fruit come from passion flower plants, but not all passion flower plants produce fruit. Don't say that
okay.
10 times fast because
Yeah,
you'll mess up.
yeah,
All right,
yeah,
does that make sense?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
there are lots of different varieties of passion flowers. Some of them produce fruit,
Huh.
not all of them do. Okay, no, the red one tasted bad. The purple ones taste delicious. Okay, so we're going to talk about it because the flowers are edible.
Okay.
You were
I
talking
love
about
it.
edible flowers, and I was like at the
Oh.
edge of my seat
Mm,
wondering if you were going to bring it up.
mm,
So the passion flower right here, and if you pop it
mhm.
off, I'm going to tell you that it tastes like a salad in your mouth.
Oh.
Now, my daughter ate
Mm,
the red one. I haven't tasted the red one because 'cause I've got the red one out in my backyard. The
mm.
the purple ones are the ones are still growing. Um,
Oh.
the red one, she said, tastes like arugula, and she does not like arugula.
Oh.
So, if you like arugula, throw some of those flowers in your salad. Here are some ideas on how to use your passion flowers, okay?
Mm,
Now, I
okay.
know I had the purple ones, about 4 or 5 years, and there was no fruit grown. They did
Oh.
not produce fruit. Um, which I didn't get them for the fruit anyway. I had them
Mm.
because I think they're gorgeous. Aren't they bizarre?
Yeah, I
So
love it. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, it
good.
makes me wonder if they grow, yeah, if they grow up in Idaho or not,
I
because
they
yeah.
would. I would think that, you would just need to protect them in the winter. Like, and you put
Oh,
something over the plant because it is a
mm,
tropical plant. So I guess if you in the ground now see, when I had them in Jacksonville, now I'm in Pensacola. Jacksonville gets a frost and cold, and
mhm,
you just have to, cover it because for
mm,
the frost. So I don't know, if you try it in Idaho, maybe you can do it inside. I don't know.
yeah,
That's a weird one.
probably have to be inside because
I'm
it
building a greenhouse. I love it. Yes, they're that pretty. Yeah.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
think
'cause
though, if you were to protect them through the winter and put something over them, like
there's no protecting unless you have them in an actual, like, greenhouse, yeah,
oh, okay,
because
that gets that cold?
oh, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
ground freezes,
way
so
low.
it's yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
sorry, you'll
it's
have to
not
visit
frost,
Florida to see
it
the
is
passion flower.
yeah, it is not frost, it is the ground is solid frozen,
Okay,
so, yeah.
so I'm sorry, but
No,
I do wanna I am going
yeah,
to bring up
yeah,
some pretty cool
Idaho.
ways to use the flowers, okay? You can garnish
Mm,
a cake. Like, use them
mm,
in the front, set them on top of a cake to
mhm,
make it decorative because it's edible. Remember, you can never ever garnish anything with something that's not edible. If you ever watch a cooking show, they get really, like, crazy about this. But
mhm,
because the passion flower is edible, um, you can garnish desserts and pastries with
mm,
the passion flower.
okay.
You can use it in salad. One of the recommendations was I think it's the stammen, is that the right word for the little yellow? Where they
I
say
think so. I think that's
pop
right. Yeah.
pop them off and sprinkle them into salads, but you can use the
Oh,
entire you can eat the whole flower. It's really, really good. Um,
oh,
you can actually take the flour and put it in water and then freeze, and they make
oh,
really pretty garnishes for, like, your mocktails or cocktails.
oh,
Wouldn't that be
that's
amazing if
cool.
your host pulled out the passion
Oh,
flower frozen in water?
oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
super cool.
That's
You can
level up on the you have the
yes.
square ice cubes, the great big ones or the great big round ball,
Yeah, you'd have to have a
if
pretty
you
big glass for your flower to go. I mean, I don't know, but
yeah,
it's
it's
really, really cool,
super
and
cool.
the really neat thing is that, so I remember tasting it tastes like a salad. I haven't had it this season yet, but, they say that it tastes similar to the purple ones taste similar to green beans.
Mm, hmm,
I would argue with it because I really thought the
mm,
whole thing tasted like a salad, but it's been a while.
mhm,
How do those tentacles feel in your mouth? You just eat it and it just becomes it tastes like an entire salad because all of the different parts have different flavors.
mm,
So I guess you just have to try it. Um,
yeah,
Anyway, the passion flower can also be sautéed and simmered with vegetables.
mm,
Um, so
wow.
you can actually, throw a couple of them in. I don't know how pretty those would look after they've been, like, in
Oh,
oil, but they might
I'm
shrivel up and look kinda grody, but
Oh. Why would you use oil though? I mean, because this is
well,
obviously a butter thing.
a butter yeah. Okay, yeah, so use butter. I don't know. I just don't know what they're gonna look like after they're hot,
Mm,
but
mhm.
would they
They're gonna look
retain their
cooked.
color? Would they gonna
Yeah.
turn all the other so I don't know. If you throw them in with some I don't know, what would you sauté with it? Like, I'm trying to think of what
I mean,
vegetables,
the
squashes
first
or
thing
something?
I'm thinking
Asparagus?
onions, I mean,
Onions, okay.
maybe you make yourself a little salad-ish thing and you cook
Yeah,
some
throw a
bacon
whole
and
bunch
then
of stuff in.
use the bacon grease and sauté some onions and then throw the flowers in,
Yeah,
I mean, I
it
don't know.
works. I You
Yeah.
don't know until you try it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, so
I'll try just
good.
about anything once.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, so I'm gonna pop them off and yeah, we're gonna have them for lunch.
I love it. That's
Well, maybe
awesome.
dinner. We'll see. Anyway, so
Yeah.
that's the passion flower, and again, uh, it does some of the passion flowers produce the passion fruit, but not all
Mm.
of the passion
Mhm.
flowers do.
Mhm.
Um, so that's the interesting thing. It does grow on
Mhm.
a vine if you didn't know how it grew.
Mhm.
It doesn't blossom from a tree, it's a vine and it grows very quickly. Um,
Yeah. That's
yeah.
awesome.
So
And it's because it's a perennial, I'm guessing in the warmer climates,
yes, so
which
everywhere those
yeah.
flowers drop off, what's neat is that it's like this at night. It closes up, and as the sun comes out, it opens. So, like, my plant this morning out here, and it was raining yesterday, it was kinda dark, they're all like
Mhm.
this, and then now the sun is out and they've all opened up. So there's these red passion flowers all
Oh.
over the vines. It's really kind of a neat plant.
That's so
And
cool.
it's really satisfying because it grows so fast, so it's fun to
Oh,
see it just start as this little plant in the summer, and then it just
mhm.
goes. But everywhere the flowers drop, new vines will be next year, so it is kind of like when you talk about exotic flowers from a sci-fi movie, it's kind of like from the what's I'm doing this 'cause
I love that.
what are
It's
the
a
what
I
are the,
mean
Furbles or whatever from Star Trek? The trouble with
oh,
trebles? Is it trebles?
oh, it might be. Yeah, now I'm trying to
Yeah,
remember.
not
I
a
vaguely
Trekkie.
Oh, I'm a Trekkie, for
Tribbles,
sure.
tribbles,
Yeah,
tribbles.
yeah.
Okay, so it's
Tribbles.
kinda like that. So everywhere those flowers drop next year, I will have vines
Mm,
growing from all of the dropped flowers. So it's kind
super
of
awesome.
like what is it? What's the other plant that grows kind of crazy? Bamboo? Yeah.
Oh,
So you
mhm.
better really like the flower. If you're going to plant them, you better really like them because they'll be everywhere next year. Next year, and thankfully I do because I have a really big yard and a really ugly fence. So my
Oh,
plan was to cover it with the passion flowers.
that's
it was intentional.
I love that. That's the best thing,
Yeah,
It's like, "Okay, what are we gonna do about this? Oh, we could replace the fence, or we could just plant a bunch of beautiful
it's not
flowers."
my fence; it's a neighbor's fence. So I really
Yeah.
can't. It's not like I can
Oh,
take it down.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to kind of I have to do
Yeah.
what I can do with it.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
So, hey, have you ever seen you've never seen the passion flower, have you? If you're in Idaho?
I don't think I
Okay.
have, no.
All
No,
right.
it's not it does not look
I would
familiar like I've actually
Yeah,
seen
no,
one before.
once you see it, you'll be like, "I
Mm,
cannot believe that that's a thing."
mm,
It's super bizarre.
yeah.
But anyway, hey, do you know who's up tomorrow? We're
Um,
getting to the closing time. Okay, yes,
yeah.
we do. Tomorrow, Wednesday,
Mhm,
Sharon and Laura. That'll be
mhm.
exciting, and they are coming on 10 a.m. Eastern time and 8 a.m. Mountain time. What time are you in? I'm in Central
Mount
time.
I'm in Mountain Time.
You're in Mountain
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
So
that's why it's of course, Mountain Time is listed because I'm special-ish, I guess. I don't
yeah, I
know.
was like, why isn't it Pacific? Do we have no one all the way to the far ends of the country?
Danny is,
Why isn't
but
it
yeah,
7 a.m. Pacific? I've never seen.
I mean
I've never
because
seen
Mountain
Mountain Time called out.
Oh,
Okay, so
Luana is d no, I
yeah,
think I wanna say Luana's, earlier, but maybe she's
would
not.
be
I don't know.
would be 7
Yeah.
a.m., right?
Uh,
If it's
I'm almost
Pacific.
thinking she's in the next but maybe she is just in Pacific. I don't know.
I'm
Vancouver.
9 a.m.
Yeah,
She's in Vancouver. Okay. So
yeah, yeah.
no, no, that's strange that it's Mountain Time mentioned. I am Central Time, so we're 9
Mhm.
a.m. here. So
Yeah, yeah.
we're just 1 hour difference. But yeah, so you just got to, now if everybody was listening and went and followed us, they are
Mhm,
very aware that tomorrow Sharon and Laura are going on and they will be prepped and ready to
mhm.
watch. And we
Yeah,
yeah, we have had a lot of fun talking about flowers, haven't we? And all of our
super.
emotional problems and
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
one of the world's greatest movies. We've had a
yeah,
lot of fun.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a little serious too.
Yeah, well,
Mm,
I mean,
Emotional roller
that's
coaster, Kyle.
yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, gotta ride the roller coaster.
Yes. And we want to thank our sponsor, Mace Fitness. And we also want to thank our radio station in Atlanta,
Mhm.
WDJY. So we are thankful for all of the new exciting things going on the Going On Daily show. Any last thoughts, Kyle, before we head out of here and start our day?
I mean, the biggest thing always, be kind to yourself, a little more kind than what you, think that you perhaps should be, and,
I love it.
yeah, yeah, that's the main
Be
thing that I
kind.
always talk about, so,
Be kind to yourself
yeah.
and yeah, and plant dandelions.
Yeah,
That's how we're
absolutely.
closing the show today.
Let them grow everywhere. Love it.
All right, y'all. Thanks for joining
Thanks,
us
guys.
and we'll see you next time.